Hi guys, welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're making donuts, soft, fluffy, golden donuts. This recipe is simply irresistible and turns out to be absolutely delicious. The smell alone is going to fill your house with amazing smell. It's something your family is going to enjoy. Dig in. If you've not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Let's get started. First, we are going to activate our yeast. I'm just going to add a bit of milk into it and then 1 teaspoon of sugar, and then I will add my yeast. All the measurement for this recipe is going to be in the description. This will help to activate your yeast. If your yeast starts foaming after 5 minutes, you know your yeast is still active. I'm now going to measure out our flour. I'm using about 400 grams of flour. It's always important to measure your flour instead of scooping it with cups. So I'm just going to make a bit of hole in the middle where I'm going to add my sugar. Once again, measurements will be in the description box. And then I'm going to add a half teaspoon of salt. Now it's time to reintroduce my yeast. As you can see, that foam, the bubbles at the top shows me that my yeast is still active. This is what will make your donut very, very fluffy. So you need very active yeast. After that, I'm going to add in my milk to it. I use full cream milk or whole cream milk here. And then I'm going to add a bit of vanilla. I've added my eggs too, and then my butter. That's all you need. You're just going to stir that around to combine. You don't need to melt your butter ahead of time because you're still going to knead the dough. So the butter is still going to get well combined during the kneading process. We just want to do the first combination to form it into a bit of a rough dough. You can get in with your hands in there. It makes it easy. If you have a mixer, this will also help. Now I'm going to go to my worktop and add some flour on my worktop and then introduce that bowl. Don't mind if your bowl is still a bit sticky. This is how it should be at the beginning. Now you're going to knead for about 15 to 20 minutes. This helps your dough rise properly, helps the ingredients combine, and it what gives you that crispy golden finish on the outside. If you need more flour on your work surface to help you, you can introduce that, and you just need to keep kneading that dough. It's a bit of arm exercise, but it's just an important process in our donut making recipe. You will need that for 15 to 20 minutes, and you just turn it around, keep kneading it, and when that is done, you're going to oil a pan, or you can add flour to a bowl and then put in your kneaded dough. You want your dough to be this stretchy. This is what you're going for before you can transfer it into this pan. I'm just going to get my son's toy out of the way. He's always there when I'm making my recipe. He loves donuts. So I'm just going to put that in and we'll let it proof for 2 hours. This is what makes the donut very fluffy. You cover it and put it in a warm place and let it proof for 2 hours. After 2 hours, you want to put some flour on your work surface and also add some on your rolling pin. This will help you roll out the dough easily. So we bring out our dough, and if you could touch this dough, you could see that it's properly proof, and you could see that air in between the dough. We'll just roll it out to about 1 cm thickness. And we're just rolling it out gently to make sure we don't stress the dough, and we just roll it out this way. Now I will say after rolling this out, we are going to cut it into shapes with a donut cutter or a cookie cutter of your preferred size. I ordered my donut cutter, but Amazon didn't quite deliver it on time, so I had to improvise. One tip I'll give you is wait for your donut cutter. Get a proper donut cutter for your donut from Amazon. It's about £3. But mine didn't arrive in time, so I just had to improvise, and that affected the shape of my donut. It didn't quite give me the perfect round shape that I wanted, but hey, this is homemade donuts. What matters is it was made with so much love, and it turned out to be fluffy and absolutely delicious. So you can go ahead and improvise in your own homemade donut. So I'm cutting that out, and I'm using a smaller circle to cut out the rings in the middle to give us that ring donut shape. And we're just going to do that until I do all the dough. I left some of them without making the rings on them, just to give me donut shapes. And the tiny bit of balls you cut out, you can also fry them. I just call them donut balls, and it's very good. And after that, you just lay all of them out, both your ring donuts, your donut balls, cover them and let it proof for another 1 hour. Then after 1 hour, you want to start frying your dough. Your oil should be on medium heat. You don't want your dough to get brown on the outside without getting done in the middle. So medium heat, depending on the cooktop you have, just keep it on medium heat. I think for a gas burner, maybe gas mark 3 or maximum 4. When it's properly browned and golden brown on one side, you want to flip it gently with a skewer to the other side, and you keep doing that until all your dough is fried. I'm going to start frying my donut balls because my son was standing right next to me wanting to eat some donut, and I've not taken my thumbnail picture, so I told him, okay, you're only going to get the donut balls for now. So he had the donut balls while I did all the aesthetic for my thumbnail. When all that is done, you can decorate your donut however you want it. You can eat it plain, you can eat it with powdered sugar. I ate mine with milk chocolate and some sprinkles because everyone loves sprinkles on it. I just added those sprinkles on it. You do this milk chocolate by just melting your chocolate in the microwave and pressing the donut firmly in it to coat it, and then you add your sprinkles, and that is how you do it. So this is your fluffy, very delicious golden donut. If you've loved this recipe, give it a like, drop a comment. I'm happy to answer any questions you may have in the comment section. And please subscribe to our channel. We really have amazing recipes every week, both on our long form videos and on our shorts. So get engaged, get interactive, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.